Wow, what an amazing! I just put the first only introduction video. I won't say it's trolled because these guys are actually writing and commenting fairly okay, except for when I say these words to them just to give them a notification and understand that I am a veteran and been in the front lines for a very, very long time. But when you get kids like these guys, they come on and they start to, well, say they're exposing activities, rah, rah, rah. You have to wonder what sort of education that these guys that were educated in the 90s and into the millennium, early millennium, say the 2000s up to now, which is fairly scary. And this will go back on a lot of research, and I've read up on, especially a document, which I'm going to put on this channel, and it's going to give people a real understanding of why this world is pretty much fucked when it comes to young people like these two guys commenting. No, I'm not having a go of these guys because obviously they are set in their ways when it comes to right. Their ideology is to humanity needs to be surveilled, and they have to have these specific classes. And okay, I guess we are sort of living in a free speech environment now. But the brainwash of these guys, the introduction of the comments that I see, very, very surprisingly, basically says that they have no idea of what they're talking about. To me, it feels like back in my LARP days how these kids were talking exactly how these guys are commenting. And I believe it's sad. It's very, very sad. And I am going to share this right now to let them know and understand, hey, look, when you've been part of the system, when you've been really hit as a targeted individual, it takes the shit out of you. It is all your energy. You are always prepared and ready. And you got these kids, I know these are just kids, coming out trying to troll and make up all sorts of, rubbish. And I will say a lot of rubbish back to them. But it's a way to sort of communicate. It could be a way that they don't understand the concept of what they're really doing. And one sort of story I was listening into explains exactly why a lot of millennials, young people, are lost. It's because of the malicious education, the socialist education that has been undermining for the past 2 decades. Now, when I went to school and I was to high school during the 80s and the 90s, it was nothing like that. Maybe I wasn't listening, but I've been awakened since the 90s, and you just understand the concept of the sadness of these guys, of what they're going through. But anyway, I just wanted to let these guys know that you're not alone. If you want to talk about it, just chat with me. Handler and Morte, our Nostri Nemici. I like the name, sounds pretty cool. What is it, Italian? Look, man, I'm here to talk with you. I'm not an idiot when it comes to targeting individual. I've just been in that sort of matrix for so long that I know and understand the concepts, particularly when it comes to the real situation and systems that we are at the moment. So, look, comment. If you want to chat about it, let's talk about it. In reality, the world is changing and it's going multipolar, and it has to go that way. It just means that everything has to be done the right way. the ideology of 70, 80 years ago, the Nazi ideology, especially that the democracy and the socialism of those times were horrible, and even with communists, it was very horrible. And it's the blind leading the blind, and they don't understand the concept of it, what it is. And I believe they just need an understanding of what is actually happening in our world today. So I'm saying it in a positive aspect. And if you want to talk about it, hit me up, have a chat, because in reality, it cannot be won, because too many have awoken to what's really going on. Alright, this is Michael, and this is the channel which I've now exposed, which is great, because that's what I want. I'm not a troll. I know I'm going to get a lot of trolls in there, but that's okay. It's only words. Words don't hurt you. Keyboard warriors don't hurt you. It's only words. Only manipulation does. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.